beautiful is happening with this algorithm, okay? These videos are showing up to the exact people that need to hear these messages at the exact motherfreaking time. And all I'm doing is surrendering and letting my mouth stay open and yap. That's my only rule here. I just yap. Whatever comes out is what's meant to come out. So if you're here right now, I have a feeling you need to be here. And you know what this energy I'm feeling is with this collective? Does that make sense? You know what the energy I'm feeling with this collective is? You about to be rich. Like, it's giving rich auntie. It's giving millionaire mansion vibes, okay? Whoever you are, you know what it is? This is exactly why. I feel like you have put yourself on the same level as abundance. I feel like in the past, you might have really struggled with living in a lack mentality, a lack mindset. And I do feel like this is not your fault. I feel like it's just how you were raised. It's what you were around. It's how you saw your parents deal with money. You probably had parents that either struggled holding on to jobs or struggled holding on to money, or maybe your parents had a lot of money, but they didn't spend it on good things, or just they ran out of money very quickly. I just see there was a lot of energy in your household around money, okay? And I feel like you've been doing so much work to dismantle the limiting beliefs that you were born into when it comes to finances and when it comes to abundance in general. And when I talk about money or abundance, I'm not just talking about just money. I'm talking about abundance in every area. And this is why I feel like you've aligned yourself with the frequency of abundance, and you've cut the cord between you and the frequency of lack, okay? I feel like you're starting to realize that, I just heard, although it might be saturated, you're different. So I don't know if you're trying to go on a certain path that is very saturated. You could be called towards content creation or specific niches that you feel like are oversaturated, and there's so many people trying to do this thing. But the thing is, love, ain't nobody do it like you do it. Ain't nobody bring that same essence and that energy that you carry like you. It's just, you are a soul that is, what's the word? I don't know why I'm thinking unrepeatable. Do you know what I mean? You can't be copied. Replicated. Yes. You cannot be replicated. Whoever you are, I feel like your energy is completely unique to you. Your essence is truly one of a kind. And I feel like people have told you this before. I feel like if you are in I just seen 8888. If you talk about abundance, my goodness. If you are in relationships with people, even jobs, coworkers, friendships, whatever, you've probably had people in your past tell you that you are nothing like anyone else they've ever encountered before. Your energy is very rare. I feel like I'm also getting, if you go to do something, this just happened to me when I got my tattoo, for an example. But my tattoo artist said he's never seen anyone do that before. And I was like, I know. But I feel like that's you as well. You're somebody that you are just the trailblazer. You are the example. You are the muse. We've been talking about this for the last few videos now, but I just feel like you are so rare and unique. You cannot be replicated, and you have nothing to worry about going in an oversaturated niche. Whatever it is you're producing right now, I feel like you're working on putting something out into the world. And this is exactly why you are aligning with the frequency of abundance, my love. I need you to just be so reminding yourself and be so intentional every time you're creating something or every time you're putting something out into the world. You have to remember your why. Why are you doing this? And I just had this conversation with my sister yesterday, so I think it's super important. When you're on a path to abundance and financial freedom, whoever you are meant to be the first millionaire in your family. I know it. If you're aligned with this video, with this message right now, 444 on my timer, it's because you are meant to hold onto a lot of actual tangible abundance in this lifetime, okay? But you have to detach from that. Give me a second to try to cook on this, okay? You have to detach from desiring or that being what is your internal compass. You need to detach from that. Focus on your why. If you're putting stuff into this universe that you feel is there for a purpose, it's there to help people, it's there to uplift the collective. I feel like I'm getting a lot with art, with music. You could be a musician, you could be releasing music or releasing your artwork. at writing a book. I just heard like there's some sort of creative endeavor that you are embarking on, and whatever you're doing, you don't even realize that this is a complete co-creation between you and the universe, and it's meant to go out into the world because it's meant to change the lives of the people that encounter this beautiful thing that you're putting out there, okay? So because of that, you have to, like, sometimes we get so consumed with wanting to be in the energy of abundance, wanting to have all the money in the world, wanting to, live in a better house. And there's nothing wrong with having these desires, okay? I'm not here saying that there's something wrong with desiring a more luxury lifestyle or the material things. But where we can meet a lot of restriction is when we just have that be our internal compass and that be our focus. Like, I am solely focusing on financial freedom. I am solely focusing on becoming a millionaire, because that's not what it's about. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words, guys. The art that you're creating, the things that you're putting out into the world, it's there to help society. It's there to uplift this collective. It's there to change people's lives. I feel like whoever you are, you're putting out something in the world that like causes people to feel things. When you listen to like a really good song and you get like chills, I feel like whatever you're creating, it's meant to invoke that feeling deep within the souls of so many people that encounter it. So let that be your driving force. Let that be your why. Don't let the result be what's guiding you right now, okay? Because you have to understand that when you step into your purpose, when you are, and this is what I found to be so true within my own life, the more that you help people, the more that you serve people, the more that you will be served by the universe, okay? But you can't forget about the serving and just solely focus on the result of the outcome. Does that make sense? I feel like this is kind of confusing, but let me know if you're following with me, okay? Do not put your energy and attention on the result of what it is you are to gain, because, my love, the abundance, the wealthy life, like the prosperity, is that a word? Is that the word? I think it is. My brain right now, you guys, I don't know why I'm so mumble-jumbled right now, but we're gonna rock with it. All of these things, it's fated for you. It is written for you. It's literally written in your like soul contract. You are meant to attain that wealth and that abundance and build that empire and that legacy, that you're tapping into this, like, I'm just hearing this never ending wishing well of abundance. Truly, you are meant to be overflowed with abundance and riches and prosperity and all of those things. I hope that's the word. I think it is. But you can't put all of your energy on that, because when you do that, you forget about the why of what it is, the purpose of what you're putting out into this world. Your why has to be, I'm doing this thing because I know it will change somebody's life. I'm creating this song because I know it's going to invoke some sort of feeling within another soul. They're going to resonate with it. I'm creating this art because somebody's going to see it and feel something deep within them, and they're going to not feel so alone. Or, that is the true purpose of what it is that you're here to create. And what your purpose is, the essence of your purpose, is much bigger than just the abundance. And you're going to realize that when you do receive the abundance and all of the wealth and all the riches, that if that was something that you were seeking and that was your only goal, your only focus, you get to that point and you're like, this is why so many wealthy people get like rich or find abundance and they still feel empty inside, because they're not focusing on their why. They're not focusing on what the true mission is, on what the true purpose is. And your true purpose is to be of service to others, is to help this world in some way, shape, or form. It's to help another soul, to help make people feel seen, to make people feel validated, to make people feel less alone. That is the why. And I promise you that if you continue to put all of your energy and attention onto your why and not onto the result of the why, the byproduct of the why, it will naturally just come to you, because the abundance is just a byproduct. It's just an added bonus that you get for living in alignment with your purpose. Whoever you are, I feel like your purpose is one that is so big and so grand, and it's much bigger than even you even realize, okay? It's much bigger than you. I feel like you're just this vessel that the universe has chosen, and they're like, yeah, that's the one. They look like they got a good vessel. We're going to use them. We're going to take them on this little journey, and we're going to use them for our benefit. And that's what's happening here. I feel like you don't even realize that you're like this little puppeteer in the game of life that the universe has chosen to bring a certain message into existence, or to share your story. There's something about your story that is very inspiring and impactful, okay? I feel like you had to experience certain pains, certain traumas, certain sufferings in your life, and you had to walk down that path because you are meant to share that story and share how you came out the other side of those things. Because a lot of people don't make it out the other side of the stuff that you've been through. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like whoever you are, you really traveled into the deepest depths of darkness, truly. And you were always meant to go down that road. You were always meant to find your way out of it, to dig your way out of it, to claw your way out of it, even when you didn't even think that you were capable of doing it. But my love, you survived. You survived the unsurvivable. You survived the very things that should have taken you out. But look at you, still kicking. You stubborn as hell. Okay, look at you. Look at you. Just real stubborn. It's like nothing can take you out. No matter what, you always pick yourself back up. You always get back on the horse. I don't know if that's the saying. You always get back out there on the road, okay? You are just this spiritual warrior. You're like, I think that's truly one of your spiritual gifts, is being indestructible. Truly. And when you start to perceive yourself as this way and realize that, hold on a second, nothing can take me out. I am indestructible. When you start to see yourself like that, do you even realize the things that you will overcome? It's like challenges will present themselves to you and you're like, this is light work. This is light work. What did I say in my last video? This is just getting the reps up. This is just practice for my powers in alchemy. And I just feel like it's this newfound confidence within you that you're stepping into that is leading you directly into the arms of this abundance that you're meant to. It's fated for you. It's written for you to find. But you can't be so consumed with living in abundance that you forget how abundant you are right in this very moment. Because you are abundant. The abundance lives within you. It's not something that you're going to find external to you, and then you'll be happy, and then you'll feel like you're enough, and then you'll feel validated. You don't need to get that achievement or to reach that milestone or to get that job, to get that career, to get that relationship to make you feel like you are worthy enough, like you are valuable, like your innate existence brings value. You have to realize something, and this is so beautiful that I just heard. If you weren't worthy of being here, if you weren't enough, you wouldn't have been created. You would not have been created. I would not be talking to you right now. You would not exist. That it's your existence alone is like proof enough that you are worthy to be here, that you are divine, that God, all that is, okay, creation saw something so beautiful within you to create you. Does that make sense? So I just feel like the energy that you're stepping into within this next chapter of your life, before I say that, I just heard another thought. You're gonna need to be so confident within yourself because the rooms that you are about to step into, my love, if you knew where it is you were headed, you'd probably get a little bit intimidated right now. And there's a reason the divine is keeping things a little bit hush-hush. There's a reason why you feel like you have no clarity, like you're just moving, you're flowing, it's like things are good, but you literally have no freaking clue where you're gonna be next week, where you're gonna be next month, where you're gonna be 2 years from now. Oh my gosh, you have no idea, like genuinely. And I feel like every time you try to think far ahead, it's almost like you're met with this like brick wall that comes up that you're trying to like push your way through. But the thing is, it was always meant to be a secret. You were never meant to fully see beyond that curtain yet, because if you were to see it right now as a version of you, which is just this little itty bitty baby version of you that's like brand new, a new little newborn walking into life. Truly, you know what I mean if you've been here for the last few videos, but like you were born again. This is your first time living. It's like you're seeing life through the eyes of a child. You're still feeling a little bit uncomfortable in this new skin. You know what it feels like? Ooh. Chills. You know what this feels like? It feels like you have been envisioning this vision of you and who you wanted to be for so long. Like I'm talking years, your entire life probably, ever since you were a kid. I feel like you had this vision of you and confirmation, and you had this vision of how you thought your future would play out, okay? And I just feel like what's happened now, whether you realize it or not, is you have literally timeline jumped into that version of you's body. And I'm not talking about your external environment. And I think whoever you are, you are so in alignment that you understand that your external environment is not a reflection of your internal yet. It's still about to catch up with you, okay? I feel like this is very new. Your internal has just recently shifted. So your external still needs a little bit of time to catch up. But if you are aligned with this message, you know that that's like kind of irrelevant at this point. You know it's going to catch up. And you trust in that. So you're just being the you that you know that you are. Does that make sense? I hope so. But it feels like you have just like jumped into this new identity, this like your highest self, the version of you that you have always seen, have always held so close and dear to your heart. Okay. You've jumped into that version of you. Okay. And I feel like you just hijacked a timeline that, it doesn't feel like you belong in yet. Or you could feel like you just jumped into this body and you're like, does anybody else know I'm in here? Like, do they know? Do the people around me know that I just hijacked this version of me? I hope that you guys are getting what I'm putting down, because that's the huge image that I just got in my head. It's like you just jumped in there and you're just in this body. You're like, shoot, now we really here. Now what? Now we gotta really play the part? Now I gotta really put myself out there? Now I gotta really do the things that made me uncomfortable? Now I gotta really, jump and be brave? I don't know if I'm ready for all that, but you are ready for it, okay? But I feel like that's where the discomfort is coming through in this new body, in this new timeline. So all I'm saying is you need to be easy on yourself, because right now things might feel a little bit uncomfortable because you're just still finding your footing. You're learning how to walk. You're learning those wings that are laying beside you. You're learning how to flap them, beats. You're learning how to flap those wings, okay? So this is all very new and all very fresh, but the reason that the divine has been prepping you for this is because the confidence that is required for this next timeline of your life, this is your chance to practice that confidence, to walk in this knowing. Like, I need you to remember who the heck you are. I need you to remember who the heck you are. 1717 as I'm saying this, okay? Who you are is a divine being. You are on such another level spiritually. Like, you are very high ranking spiritually, and you need to start walking like it. You need to start talking like it. And when I say this, I don't mean cocky. There's a difference between being cocky and arrogant and being confident. Okay. So use your discernment. But I do feel like in the past, it's almost like you were afraid to be confident because you didn't want anyone to perceive you as being cocky. I'm calling you out, whoever you are. I just read you to filth. I know. I'm calling you out because I feel like you have that fear sometimes where you're like, if I act super confident, like, I don't want people to think I'm cocky because I'm not a cocky person. Love, you are way too humble and way too pure and way too kind. You're way too amazing. Did I just spit? I might have. You're way too amazing, okay, for anyone to perceive you as arrogant, cocky, all of those things. And the people that are perceiving you as that, I promise you it's a projection. It is a projection. It's not coming from you, because the people that truly know you know that you are such a pure, humble, kind soul, and that it might trigger a lot of people when you start stepping into this confidence, because they're not used to you specifically being in that energy. They're used to you, tucking yourself away, being shy, speaking when spoken to, not raising your voice. Not that you would raise your voice, but you know what I mean? Not needing to speak up. Like, the people around you are used to you dimming your own light. That's what it comes down to. The people that you're surrounded with are used to you dimming your own light. So now's your opportunity this year. Now that you've hijacked this body, you best believe now it's time to use it. You gotta put this thing in motion. You gotta start figuring it out. You gotta and it's almost gonna feel like you're just playing this role. You're playing the part until it doesn't. It's only delusional until it works. And if my life is now the biggest testimony of that, you guys, I don't even know what is, but I believe that to my core, okay? So it's gonna feel a little bit weird, but it only feels a little bit weird until it doesn't. And you're gonna have to start allowing yourself to practice this confidence, because where it is you're headed in the rooms that you're meant to be in, the people that are meant to hear you, I'm seeing you signing contracts. I'm seeing you being in business meetings, rooms with big people, whatever it is that you're doing. So in that space, you want to be able to show up in your most authentic version of yourself, as your most confident version of yourself, with your head screwed onto your shoulders in the crowd, that big ass crowd sitting right up top there, knowing that, yes, I deserve to be in this room. I deserve to be in this space because I am worthy. I am worthy, and I have always been worthy, and I'm enough. I am enough, and I'm capable of being in these spaces. That was a whole little tangent, but I just feel like now is your opportunity to practice stepping into life, showing up in life in a more confident way, okay? Because you're meant to practice, get your reps in, practice this confidence now, because I promise you, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. And I'm saying that without saying too much because I don't want to scare you, but you're meant for big things, and I know you can feel it. Whoever you are, I know you can feel it. You know you're meant to change this world one soul at a time. You know you're meant to be on world stages. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be heard. You know it. It's written for you. So now is your chance to practice being in that energy, okay? Exuding that energy. That was beautiful. I don't know where I was going with that or how I even got on that topic. Oh, what do we start with? Where did this come from? Oh yes, you aligning with abundance. Yes. But yeah, to wrap this all up, because you know, I'm getting goofy now, so that's when my brain is like, okay, we said what we said, now we're shutting down. To wrap this all up, if you want to align with the energy of abundance, which you actively are doing right now as we speak, start realizing how abundant you truly are without needing your bank account to change, without needing that external validation to come in and prove to you that you are abundant. You have to feel the energy of abundance. Like, do you have water to drink? Do you have food to eat? Do you have hot water to shower in? Like, there's so many ways that you can start sitting in that gratitude and feeling abundant in your life currently. And trust and know that the more that you stand, the more that you focus on your why you're doing something and how it's changing the world, and you let go, you detach from that energy of needing to focus on what you are to gain from doing that thing or providing that service or providing that art to the world, the more that you detach from that, the faster that will come into you. Because it's when you attach to that outcome that resistance is met with it. Because you're attached to the wrong thing. You need to be attached to the purpose, to the why, to the how it's helping humanity, and not be attached to this, because I promise you, this is just a byproduct of this. As I'm saying that, which one? I don't remember which hand was which, but the abundance is just a byproduct of you living in your purpose. The riches, the prosperity, the wealth, the financial freedom is just simply a byproduct of you serving the world, of you showing up authentically, of you helping one soul at a time, of you providing art that makes people feel something. It's just a byproduct. It's just simply an added bonus to it. So don't put your energy on that. That's not the pot that you want to be stirring in. You want to stir into this pot. You want to focus all your energy and attention into this, detach from this, but detach from it from a space of knowing that it is inevitable. That financial freedom, that abundance, it's written for you. It's yours. It is literally yours. You don't even got to think about it. And that's the beauty of it. You literally don't have to think about it, because it's only a matter of time before it shows up in your life, in your current reality. But what you should be thinking about is how you can be more of service, how you can help people more, how you can serve the world, how you can inspire people by standing in your authenticity, how you can inspire people by sharing your story, by using your voice, by making people feel less alone. If there's one thing I've realized from this path I've been on, my whole purpose was to be a voice for someone like me when I was really deep in my trauma and my depression. Like, I just wish I had someone that could make me feel like this, or that I could talk to, or whatever. So I had a good point, but I swear to God, you guys, my brain is actually not working right now. Why did I say that? Can't I remember? Oh, no. Anyways, the whole point of it all is that your story is meant to inspire many, many people. You're meant to show up for other people. I'm like trying to remember where I was going with that, but you probably know. Maybe, I hope you know what I was talking about, but honestly, if you don't, it's okay, because my brain we know how she works sometimes. Today is just one of those days. Anyways, I can't talk anymore because I'm gonna keep losing my train of thought. But I love you. You know I love you. And you know, I can't wait for you to put yourself out there. Truly, I can't wait to see you. And if you have started putting yourself out there, leave your stuff below so I can support you and so I can watch your growth in this journey. And I just can't wait to see how beautiful your story unfolds. You guys, the way I'm so excited for this collective, like, oh my gosh. I don't know why. I'm feeling this big, deep energy. And if you're new here and you feel called, join the family, because the way I tell you, I feel like I've been like this mastermind, like Einstein scientist working in the background, like building these messages, and then like we're all coming together and growing together. And I just truly feel like it's really creating a ripple effect in this world that goes far beyond what we can see and what we can perceive. Like, I knew it was happening even in my own perception of it, but I'm starting to see what's going on in this collective on such a bigger scale. And I really feel like we're all growing and expanding and evolving and stepping into our purpose and finding our path, which is creating this domino effect for the people around us as well. And I'm just seeing we're literally as strong as like a tsunami wave, just a huge ripple I'm seeing in this ocean of life. So that's a lot. But genuinely, I'm just so excited to see how we all evolve. Like, could you imagine us a year from now? Could you even imagine that? Oh my goodness. I'm like, this is crazy. If you think life is good right now, or like you're finding yourself right now, or evolving right now, like we are literally at the precipice. Somebody commented and said, I love when she says that. I don't know why, but we literally are at the precipice. We're just right at the beginning, okay? Like, I'm, what's the word? Shaking in my boots. Yes. I'm shaking in my boots because I'm so excited to see what is to come of all this. Like, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. You guys, the video I posted a couple days ago or yesterday about love, that love message and the universe being our greatest love. The comments? No. If you want to feel love, go read those comments. I'm telling you right now, I sat in my bed and that feeling that I got, I can't even freaking describe it. I was reading those comments and it felt like my body was vibrating while I was reading those comments. Not in a nasty way. Don't be sick. Don't be sick. Okay? But in a way that, like, you know, you meditate and you like really like that meditation be hidden. No, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about it because my mind is dirty. And some of you got sick low minds in there too. I can feel it. I know it. But you know what I'm trying to say, okay? I was getting this very euphoric feeling. Don't be sick. Enough of that, okay? Anyways, I'm blushing. If I could blush, I'd be blushing a lot right now. I love you with my whole heart, my whole being. This is so fun. I don't want to leave. Can we just stay here forever? At the end of these videos, I'm like, I just want to stay with you for the rest of my life. And we will. This is just the beginning of our journey, of our love story. Our love story. And I love you so much. And if you're new to this little love mumbo jumbo thing we got going on, please, you're more than welcome. You are loved. You are hugged. I'm giving you the biggest hug through the screen. I love you. Thank you for being here. And yeah. I'm gonna go upstairs, guys, because I got way too much giddy energy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna shake my butt.